Hello YouTube, I'm Lachey, LS. Anyway, guys saw my last video. That was for the deaf viewers and the hard of hearing viewers. And those who know sign language. If they feel comfortable watching me sign, that's fine. I'm going to tell you what to enjoy and whatever to see. But anyway, and I am here for my topic today about it's called the spirit, health of the spirit, something like that. Health of the spirit. There you go. That's my topic. I had to think. How does that topic go? You guys probably say, what's she's up to now? Yeah. Anyway, nothing bad. Just thought to talk about it, to explain why I came up with that topic, and you will understand once I'm done with my video. Anyway, let's say a prayer before we start. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive us our debt, as we forgive us our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory is forever. Amen. And God bless. I pray that every single one of you receive a wonderful message from my video clip. The reason why I came up with this topic was because your spirit really grows. Your spirit really grows when you take a look at everything of you. When you look at everything, the way you eat, the way you drink, the way you sleep, the way you dress, who you socialize with, what you watch on TV, what movies you watch, what books you read. I mean, what kind of do you involve exercising, and then also in your mind. Your mind really got to be positive. The more positive you are, the better your spirit is. The less positivity you are, when you're not thinking positive and you're thinking negative, you're not gonna see as much spiritual growth in you, especially the ones we're speaking in general about the Christians, those who are spiritually, those who walk and live a spiritual life. They need to know these things, because if you want to see grow, you want to see improvement, you want to see certain things, you have to do certain things. And for those things to achieve, you individually have to look at yourself and say, am I doing better to better myself in the spiritual walk? And it's like it just said, it's all about all the things that's just called out. From what you eat, from what you wear, from what you watch, from what you drink, from your exercising levels, all that. And then people get confused. Well, I don't like exercising. There's a lot of things you can do to exercise. Your little people don't realize washing your car is exercise. Vacuuming is exercise. Mopping and sweeping your floors, exercise. Washing dishes every day is exercise. The more positive that we put into ourselves, the more you will see the better in it. And I can just tell you that off the beat. The more that you try to improve the change to make your spirit a little bit better, you will see better spiritual growth. And I am going to speak of me in general. I had moved to another state, so of course I was trying to learn the weather, climate, the people around me, the food that they carry at the markets, all that stuff. We were looking at all that. Okay. But that didn't stop me from exercising. I love being outside, so I'm not going to let the bugs win me over. I say I'm too spiritual to be sitting on my butt, not doing nothing. That doesn't work. And I already know that doesn't work that way. You have to do something to see change. And change don't come overnight. You have to be doing this on a regular day. So, shoot, at least once or twice a month, I'm outside in my backyard raking my leaves and doing whatever I got to do in my yard, doing my yard work. To me, that is what I'm talking about. And when I say positivity, there's my exercise right there. Making it up. And then there are times I take the trash out once a week. And we live on a little tape of a hill, so that's also helping us to show our energetic. You know, there's just so much you can do to improve your health conditions, and your spirits start rising. You're thinking about wanting to change. You want to change. You want to see grow. But grow ain't gonna, like I said, it ain't gonna happen overnight. You gotta want it, and God will guide you. Just ask Him, and He will guide you for a better you. I mean, when I said I used to, and I was laughing at my other video when I shared with my deaf and hard of hearing viewers and those who know sign language, that a long time ago, I used to drink soda. Now I can't even stand it. I don't even like the taste of a soda. I don't like sugary drinks, not really. And then I laughed at myself and said, well, what's the difference? Wine is sugary. So, but I'm not going to go into details on that. I'm just saying, the more we see how to manifest our health into the spirit, we'll see the spirit growing inside ourselves. The more that we put that into consideration. And we need to really take that seriously, because the more that we do that, the better we're going to feel. I know that I will. Like for now, I'm reading. I read. I'm almost don't even want to miss a day of reading. I have a tendency. I read my daily words. I have several books of devotion to help me with my spirit, and I try to watch spiritual movies at least once a week. When I have a movie night, I really don't want to really watch something that doesn't benefit my spirit. And when you look at it like that, you are taking your spiritual life to the next level. And the more that we tend to do that, the better we're going to feel about the whole thing. Like, there's a few friends I had to, they might still keep in contact with me, but we're not like buddy and hanging out and chilling and all that. It's not like that anymore. Because I said to myself, I don't want anybody in my life hanging with me that's not trying to live a spiritual life. And that's just bottom line. And that goes for my family and friends. So, hey, and I'd rather keep it small anyway when it comes to my friends. Like, you got another one that wants to hang with me because we got it together. We know what we want in our lives. We know we want spirit. And we don't want to attract the wrong crowd. And that's the same way with spirit. It's all about positivity and energy that you put in to your entire life. And if you really want your life to see a new grow, you're going to have to put that into consideration. That's why I'm talking about health of the spirit, because people don't realize how much that is important into your spirit. Your spirit grows when you are changing many things to help your spirit to grow. Like, for instance, the food you eat. That's really a big one. People, oh no, I don't mind my hamburgers and my fries and my soda and da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, but that's not spiritual. And we're not saying that, oh, you can't have a hamburger or you can't have a food. No, we're not telling you all that. We're saying that there are some people that tend to have anything fatting all the time. And that, in my mind, when I see this, I'm saying, oh, this person don't care about their health. I mean, they don't care about their spirit. And I have friends that really do care about their health. I'm like, woo. I have several of them. My best friend and a few other friends. I laughed. When we got together, I said, whoa. We were on the salad bar. I was like, a salad bar? So that to me, I know that your spirit is changing. I know that you're taking care of, you care about it. You're taking consideration to it. I mean, come on now. Let's talk about it. You know, the fruit, the vegetables, the meat you eat. I try not to eat so much meat. Now, we are not. My partner and I, we really don't eat like that. Guess what we eat? We eating vegetables. I don't eat enough fruit like I should. But then again, we got to think. Oh, I put lemon in my teas. When we do hot tea, I got the lemon in there and the honey. So that's when you look and you think about it, that is healthy for you. That's what a lot of people don't get it. You got to change the way you live your life, especially us Christians and spiritualists. If you are living and want to live a spiritual life, you've got to change many, many things. Who you socialize with. I know people say, oh, girl, I don't mind my girl. Like, some people got some friends that are just not cutting it. And I was remembering someone that mentioned something to me and said they had to stop socializing with them because they had a tendency of getting drunk. And I personally don't like to be around those type of people myself. So, and on top of that, I don't even try to I try to avoid the drunk category. I do drink wine. Not going to sugarcoat it. But I also know that I cut my limits too. Like, I don't have to have it every day. And I don't have a million glasses all day and all night. I just have a couple and that's enough for me. And there. Because I don't want nothing to control me when it comes to my spirit. And I'm just going to tell it like that. I want nothing controlling me. I don't want my food. Oh my God, it's so much. Oh my God, oh my God, Lord, you know, all that. And then the same thing with your drink. You up on the toilet throwing up because you had drank too much on the alcohol and da 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 da. And you know, I want no function. I want nothing controlling me but what God allows me to control. Because I care about this body. I care about my body and soul. Ain't nobody interfering that. Oh, no. That's why I decided to talk about this, because people ignore that. And let's talk about it. Especially the witchcraft. Anything you're doing with prayer, candles, incense, oils, stones, the Bible, are all things to show and give you help in the spiritual walk. But if you're not doing none of those things, you're not practicing it, you're not trying to learn it, then you're not going to improve your spirit. That's a big thing. You got to read. You do have to do your own work as well. It's like a teacher. A teacher can't talk about something she ain't never done. Simple as that. You got to read on it, you got to study your stuff, and you got to know your source. Because, hey, you're going to have some student in the audience saying, teacher, something question. You ain't going to be able to answer the question because you didn't study your homework. It's the same thing with craft, the spiritual anything. You can't talk about the Bible if you ain't never really read it. You can't talk about that. I mean, I can emphasize a lot of scriptures from the Bible because I read the Bible. Shoot, every day I read the Bible, to be honest with you. I got my one that I do every day. So there you go. You already heard my prayers. My prayers come from Matthew chapter 6, verse 9. I don't know how far it goes, but I know it's chapter 6. There you go. I'm already saying the Lord's Prayer every single day. And then I have other things I do. That's why I said, to grow in your spirit, you got to do your homework as well. And to see improvement with your body and your soul, you have to do things. And I tell this to people. Like, we had a couple of days ago that we put on a movie. I don't watch movies like that, but it just came across to be the most dumbest movie ever. But this is the thing that we need to remember. what you watch can also be a reflection to you. So the more that you avoid watching horrible, scary, bloody, killing, shooting movies, the better your spirit becomes. And you try to put movies that are going to benefit you and help you learn and be, a better human being. Okay, because your energy is what you put into the society. It's all about how you want to feel that day. And really letting not live, and this is something that people need to get in the habit of. Now that it's 2018, it's time to live in 2018. Let's not live last year. Let's not live 2 years ago and 3 years ago. Learn from those things in your past to go forward. I don't want to live the past. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm already feeling like I'm rocking it. Because I'm wanting to... I'm making change with my health because I care about it. So I watch everything I eat, everything I drink. Yes, I do. So I pretty much I have not ate out. I may have ate out one time, and that's because somebody gave me a gift card. But it was still, to me, Mexican food. You really can't go wrong. But everything else, like Tacos and McDonald's and Wendy's and this and that and that, okay, those are not good food to be putting in your body. I mean, I can see it in moderation. You do it once in a blue moon, I can see that. Or once a month, okay, I can see that. That's why I don't tell people to not do that. I'm just saying, just take it in moderation, that what you put in your body is what... And that means that's what energy you bring into yourself. I care about what goes in me. From the water I drink, even alcohol. I want to make sure, and that's the reason why I won't drink heavy liquor, because I don't want that in my system. Sorry. Wine does enough damage. I don't need some more add-on. And they already did say drinking 1 glass of red wine is already healthy for you. So, there. And if you don't believe that, just go Google it, because I know Google has it on there, and they have a few health techniques on the Google site that you can pull that up, and they'll tell you that. So. And if you never drink, God bless you, because you know what, that's the best thing in the world. You're not missing out on nothing, I can tell you that at all. But that's what I'm saying. The more spiritual you are, and the more you let your life shine to improve your health in every way, you're going to see many, many changes in you. You're not going to want to do... Oh, girl, let's go to the party, girl. You ain't gonna be wanting to do that. Now, for me, when I go to the club, it was a whole nother story. Our getting together was not to really get drunk, sorry. My thing was to jam it on that dance floor. And there was my activity right there. So yeah, you gotta think and see it in a different scenario. You can still have a good time without having to boil down that alcohol